Hello guys, today in this video I'm going to show you how you can use .NET Aspire with an existing application. So basically it's about it will be like a modernization of an application with a new technology. So I'm going to follow this Microsoft documentation here, which is given already, and I'm going to use the .NET CLI commands to do that. And the prerequisites you can see here, because .NET Aspire is only available with .NET 8 and 9, so make sure you have .NET either .NET 8 or 9 or .NET 9 is installed in your machine. So in my machine I have installed .NET 9, and also make sure you are having either Docker Desktop or Podman. So in my machine I am using Docker Desktop for running the container. And in the next one, also make sure you have IDE, like maybe you can, either you can use Visual Studio 2022 or VS Code. If you also want to use JetBrains, then make sure you have installed the .NET Aspire plugin. Okay, so these things are mandatory. And now let's get started. Okay, so here as a first step, what I will do, I will just copy the existing application already available here in this GitHub repo. So I will copy this GitHub repo URL, and I will open my terminal, and here I will just let it start. Yeah, terminal is started now, and I will first run the ls command, and then I will go to my projects, and here I will use an empty folder, which is in my case I'm going to use aspire test. And in this you can see it is completely empty folder. So let me clear the terminal here, and I will just put that command to clone from the GitHub repo. So here you can see git clone command will clone the repository, and it will put the things inside the eSoplite folder. So let me press return here, and yeah, it has started doing the work, and yeah, it's done. So now let's do one time more ls, and I can see here the folder. So I will again change it eSoplite, and here you can see uh, I'm inside the eSoplite folder, and here I will do ls, and I can see the files available here with the project. So as a next step, so currently in this project .NET Aspire is not available. It's an a .NET project basically. So here you can see explore the sample app. So here it's saying to explore the app. So we are not going to do that into deep one basically. So we'll see by following the steps basically. So here it's asking us to run this command basically to start the product project. Okay, so it's a kind of a multiple project here. So first let me open it inside the VS Code. So what I will do here, I will run the code space dot. So it will now open the folder inside the Visual Studio Code. So let's wait for a few seconds. Yes, you can see VS Code is getting open. Yes, it's now starting, and you can see all the folders available. So here these are the folders basically, and the main things are here, like we have product project here, and another one is the store project. The product project is basically an API project, okay, and razor page projects. That's why you can see components are available here, razor components. So that's it. We need to run both the project and see how the things are running now. Okay, so let me just go again in the document, and yeah, I have let me copy this. Okay, and here I will run this command to I mean so let me open the terminal here in VS Code itself, because it will be from here it will be easy to like run both the projects. So currently I will not open this project in the container, because it's showing this one because it's already having .dev container folder here. So it's asking me to open inside the container this particular project, but yeah, we are not going to do it for now. So, yeah, basically, once we will like do the .NET Aspire like in this registering period, then again we can open it inside a dev container, and the same .NET Aspire will be available over there as well. So yeah, let's wait for um, starting this terminal basically here in the VS Code. And meanwhile, we have also one terminal open. So what we can do, let me run one project from here, and we will run another one from another terminal. So I'm opening here the product project basically. So this is the product API project. Basically, it's an API. So yeah, here you can see it's getting built here. Okay. So it's taking few seconds. So yeah, make sure like I mean, just you just need to wait for it to complete. Okay, will take maybe 30 or 40 or 50 seconds or maybe a minute. It depends on the configuration of your machine. And here we have another terminal open in the VS Code. So here I will open the second project, which one is store. So I will run this project in the another terminal. I will go again here and I will put my command here .NET run project name store with the path. So now let's see. Yeah, it's currently building the project. Yeah, you can see it has started here and it's running on the HTTP localhost 5228. So I will just put here, I will copy this localhost URL and open it in my browser. So me just yeah, browser is open here. So URL, and you can see it's loading. So it's coming empty now because this URL is not having any data. I mean, it's not the correct URL. So it's just the base URL. It's not having any home or index base set here. So it's coming like this. So in the VS Code here, and I will see what is the correct URL. So you can see after host address, I need to put this API and product. So I will go here in Safari and put that here. Okay, and I will hit return and boom. You can see it's having the JSON string coming here. I mean, it's basically a project details. So the same thing we will see in the store project in the in the web application basically. So it's this API will be called from there. So yeah, here it's running. Let this complete first. Okay, till now I will just pause this until it gets built successfully. Yeah, it build is successful here. You can see it's showing this URL to run it. So I will just to follow this URL. I mean, open this URL in the browser. So it will automatically open it in the default browser. You can see here. Okay, and here I will click on this products. So it's now calling that a particular API and showing the data. So it's the same data which is coming here in this product API, and the same API is getting called from here, from this web application. So here we can see basically two projects, and to run two projects, what we have done here, one project is running here in this terminal, and one project is running here in this terminal. So two terminals are getting used to run two different projects. But with .NET Aspire, there will be just only one single command we will use to run the all the projects. Basically, it's just two projects in current scenario, but we can run over there from using .NET Aspire as many projects as we want, and also we can run the container as well, and many other things as well which are supported by .NET Aspire. So let's see that steps. Okay, so now what I will do, I will just stop it by pressing Ctrl plus C here. So you can see and now it's closed, and also I will just go to another terminal here, and I will also close this by pressing Ctrl plus C. So I'm going to close this terminal because it's one terminal we have already opened here, and let me clear this. Okay, and let me also close this browser. So now we will go ahead and follow the next step, which is add .NET Aspire to the store web app. So first we need to create an app host project basically. So app host is basically the entry point, we can, or we can say the startup project always in the .NET Aspire. Okay, so here I will run this project, I mean command here, .NET new Aspire app host. Okay, so this will be the project name, and basically the template Aspire app host is the template, and output will be inside esop.lite.app host folder. So now I'll press a return or enter keyword, and you can see here it has created a folder. Inside that it has put the app settings and all the required files basically. Sorry. So here it's now restoring the packages here. So meanwhile, yeah, it's succeeded, and now let's go to next command. So I'm using here Mac OS, so that's why I will use this Unix command. If you are using Windows, then make sure you are going to you will use this .cli command. So I will use this, and here I will. So this command is basically to add the app host to the solution. So to do that, I will just do this. Okay. So now yeah, it's coming like added to the solution. So if I will go here in this solution is applied.sln file, then you can see here that should be available here as a project. So you can see here is applied.apphost is added here in the project, okay, in the solution file. So in the same way, we'll add I mean other project as well. So you can say add the store project as a project reference. So basically the store project should be also added in the Aspire app host project. So to do that, I will run this command, and the command is .NET add, then the path of app host project, and then reference, then store project, which the project which I want to add in with the .NET Aspire app host project. So that's here I will hit enter, and yeah, you can see added to the project. So how we can check that? We will go here in this .NET app host CS project file, and you can see here project reference basically, and here store.cs project is available here. Okay, so I will keep this file open so we can see multiple things here. So now create a service default project. Service default is basically uh, keeping the configuration of whole project in .NET Aspire, and also keep the like record or commands to run the logging and traces. So all these things can be controlled from here. So now I will run this command .NET new. So it will use this template as per service defaults, and output will be inside esoplite service defaults folder. So once I will hit enter, then you will see another project is getting created here, this one. And so it will not be having any program.cs, but it will be having extensions.cs file by default. Okay, and all these functions will be there for like it's related to basically logging, tracing, and other things. So we'll see all these things in the coming video in detail. So yeah, now you can see here uh, in the next step it's saying to add the project to the solution, use the .NET command. So what we are going to do, we have created the newest service default, so that service default project need to be added with the solution. Okay, so we will run this project command to add with the main solution. So here I will put it. So this command is basically .NET SLN, and I'm going to add this esoplite SLN, I mean this esoplite service default project to the esoplite SLN solution file. So here I will hit enter, and you can see it's added to the solution. Okay, so this main solution I'm talking about esoplite. And now The next step, update app host project as well to add the project reference to the project products. So uh, we also need to add product with the app host project, right? So let's run this command here. So we had already added a store. So let me open this CS project. Okay, and here we can see store.cs project already added, and we need to add product CS project file. So once I will hit enter here, it will add that all well. So you can see one new line is added as a product reference. Okay, so the next step is to both the store and product project need to reference in the service default project. Okay, so that they can use the service discovery. Okay, service discovery is basically to like kind of parse, like we can say communicating between all the available projects inside the .NET Aspire. So it's mainly related to logging and finding some services to be used in between the available service projects or microservices inside the .NET Aspire. So here I will use this command. Let me clear this first. It's already been a lot of things here. So now here I will use this command .NET add, and I'm going to add a store, okay, as a reference and with the service defaults. Okay, so I will just hit enter, and here we can see the message. So the message is coming basically related to that my the project is using .NET 8, but the project what I have created is following the using .NET 9. Okay, so what I will do, I will go this CS project file in the project, and I will change it to .NET 9 instead of 8. Okay, so now I'll run this again, and mm, it should be working. Okay, there is one more project. Product is already done. Store is not done. Okay, let me also change it in the store. So here I will go store.csproj, and here as well I will update it to .NET 9. Now let me also show you my app host project. So here you can see it's using SDK 9 basically, okay, and .NET 9. Okay, so that's why it is necessary to keep the same version of .NET. Yeah, you can see it's added to the project. So, now yeah, so this one added for like this one added for store. So first command we added for store, and now second command will be adding for products. So I had changed in the both projects from .NET 8 to .NET 9, so it's now added here. So the next step, it's asking to add this builder add service class, so service defaults line, and basically inside the program.cs file for product as well as store project in the program.cs file. So what I will do, I will go here, let me close all these files here, and I will go here in the program.cs file of store, and here I will add it just after this builder. Okay, so what it will do, basically add service default will use all the default services available with .NET Aspire. All these things are basically related to service discovery and passing the login information, traces, all these things. Okay, so the same line I need to add here in the products CS project file. So I will add it here just after the builder, and I will save it. Okay, now let me close this as well as this, and now in the next thing, let's see, update the app host project. So I am not going to use this because I am going to use this one, service discovery. So let me just copy this, and I am going to update it uh, inside this, basically in the app host projects program.cs file, because this is the main entry point, or we can say startup project in the .NET Aspire. So let me explain you. So this is basically responsible for handling everything inside the .NET Aspire, the create builder function here, which is available inside this distributed application class. And here it's referencing the product, basically project, and it is given the standard name. We can give it anything, but make sure you are referencing it like this. Okay, and in the same way, it's using the, it's kind of a, you can say, generic kind of add project. We can say it's kind of a generic class, so it's using multiple types. Here you can see, here I have past products, here I have past store. Okay, and in store we are also saying it will be having some external HTTP endpoints with, it's also having the products project as a reference. Okay, so that means products or the API which will be called here. Okay, so as the next thing, what we will do, we will update this app setting.json file, and what we need to do, we need to do it inside the store project. Okay, so here I will go to store. Okay, and here in the store project and app setting.json, sorry, it's product. Okay, it's a store project. So here we can see, earlier we used to have the HTTP localhost call, so we don't require this now. We either instead of that, we are just going to pass our endpoint name. That's it. Okay, and it will do the work, because once we'll call these products, it will automatically connect with the actual localhost URL with the .NET Aspire, and it will automatically do the mapping with the localhost URL. Okay, so now let's close these things. Let me also close this, and as the next step, we need to run this project. So I'm going to use .NET Run project, and here I'm going to use a host project, as that is the main startup project. So let me clear this first, and here I am going to, let me see the project working directory, and it is esoplite. Okay, and here I'm going to put the command .NET Run project, and the project which one it's going to run, we need to give the full path here. So here you can see we are going to use app host project. Okay, which is available inside the app host folder. Okay, so here I will hit enter, and yeah, now it has started building the project. Okay, so let's see how it works. Okay, so I will I will also put this same uh, like document URL in the comment, sorry, in the comment as well as in the description, so you can use it from there, and you can also try the same thing to implement. Okay, so here you will see currently I'm not running the Docker, but still I'm able to build this project. Okay, so currently build is going on, so let's see how the things is going on, because the main reason is because currently we don't have any dependency with the Docker. So once we will be having something attached here, in basically here in the app.cs, if we are going to run some database or any other services here, basically, so at that place, so we require to run the Docker. So it will basically depend on the dependency with the Docker. So let me mm, yeah, let me run this application now, because it has given, sorry, it's still building, I think. Yeah, still it is building, so yeah, let's wait for a few more seconds. So I will also show you, I mean, by opening this the same project inside a dev container basically. So that one will require the uh, like that one will require the Docker. So I will show you that one as well. So yeah, here it is given the dashboard URL. So this dashboard is basically the .NET Aspire dashboard. So on this URL to open in the browser basically, so it will automatically choose the default one, and you can see it's loaded nothing but just wait. Okay, so you can see here two projects are connected here. So it's running the two projects and it has automatically picked the URL for the API. So you can see it has automatically opened the default URL API product, and it has automatically connected with the uh, like service discovery and discovered automatically all the configuration as well. So the next thing it is, I'm going to use open this one, and here I will use the product, and here you can see it is also calling the API and working fine as expected. So that means it is also like all the APIs are also getting called in the same way as it was uh, running earlier. But the one difference what you will see, the main difference is like earlier we were having using one terminal only, I mean two terminal, but now I'm just using one terminal to run the app host project in the .NET Aspire, and that app host is taking care of to run product as well as store, and those details we can see here in the Aspire dashboard, and also you can see the consoles basically in the same way uh, as the like new applications. So everything will remain same here, you can see, and the same way we can see structured log here. Okay, traces as well we can see here. Also we can see the matrices. Okay, so this is working fine. So now this has like done the, you can say, modernization of the current existing application with .NET Aspire. That is all. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe my channel if you are new on this. Yeah, thank you. Let me know if you have any question or suggestion in the comment section. So yeah, I will be very happy to hear from you guys. Thank you.